What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is your UFC 283 recap. I know it's a little late, and dude, I was beat up from yesterday, y'all. So I know y'all could tell if you guys watched that stream, bro. I was beat up, man. I was so tired, so I had to get my sleep in. But yeah, I promised you guys a recap, and we got no fights. For next Saturday. So, I mean, I had the time. But this was a fun card, man. I went 10 out of 15, did all right. Main event and co-main event kind of killed me, but hey, it is what it is. But we'll talk about this card, man. A lot of finishes. Not really any boring fights, honestly. So, I enjoyed this card. If I was to get rated like 10 out of 10, I give it 8 out of 10. Awesome card. I really enjoyed it. But let's talk about the first fight of the night. Daniel Marcos versus Simon Oliveira. Man, knees to the body. The body kicks, everything to the body was hurting Simon Oliveira. He eventually quit in there, and Marcos was able to defeat him in a good finish in the second round. Jose Nunez versus Zarafran. I thought Zarafran won this, but I could care less. So it is what it is. You know, Kitchen MMA isn't something I'm really willing to vouch for. So, hey, whatever. Next fight, Nicholas Dalby versus Warley Alves. I agreed with the decision. Nicholas's output, his pace was really good. The jab was good. Warley Alves was just a step behind. He depended on his power a little bit, and yeah, that's why he lost that fight. And then Ismail Bonfim versus Terrence McKinney. Oh my God. Terrence McKinney died on this day of January 21st. He died. Dude, that knee in the second round fucking folded McKinney, bro. I was like, oh my fucking God. He just murdered him. He murdered him with no grease. No Vaseline was applied. Man, oh my God. Bonfim looked amazing in this fight from the first round all the way to the finish. This wasn't one of those things where he was losing the fight and then he gets a finish out of nowhere. He was doing good in the wrestling. He was doing good with the counters. He made Terrence McKinney look like an amateur in there. Terrence McKinney, I think, relies too much on his athleticism. He needs to take a long break and really develop his technical skills. I think he really needs to work on his boxing. He really needs to work on his kicking game and his range and just his overall selective striking output and when he decides to throw his shots. His wrestling will always be there, and his wrestling was, in my opinion, will always be his bread and butter. But also, I think he needs to work on his cardio. He needs to work on a lot of things. The kid still is a prospect to look forward to, but my God, some days you're the sword, and some days you're the needle. Or some days you're the hammer, and some days you're the pig. It doesn't matter what you are, but one day you will get hurt. And my God, Terrence McKinney got hurt. So yeah, it is what it is. Next fight, Cody Stamann versus Lon Lacadera. I'm gonna keep my opinions on Cody Stamann to myself and just be objective here. Cody Stamann looked really good in the striking. He put on a clinic here. His body shots look good. His pace looked good. The first two rounds, he looked really good. He controlled the distance really well with having the shorter reach. And he just looked really good. He put on the technical striking kind of clinic there. The fact that he didn't go shoot for a takedown kind of pissed me off. If you guys know, I did put some money on him to get some takedowns, and he got none. And that just irritated my soul. That's probably like the funny part of the stream. Go watch me react to Cody Stamann fight this cat. I was fucking pretty heated. I wanted to murder him, so hey, it is what it is. Cody Stamann, if I see you on the street, it's on site. I don't care if you can whoop me. I don't care. You cost me some money. Besides that, though, with all jokes aside, he looked good. He did get taken down twice in the third round, but he looked honestly solid here. Yeah, so good performance by Cody Stamann. Jalton Almeida versus Shamil. Oh my God, what a performance! Complete domination. He did get caught though in the first round with that cross, so he has to be a little more deceptive on how he starts these fights, because he's been starting fights with that front kick down the middle to the body and then a double leg, and he can't do that all the time because guys are watching tape and then they know he's gonna go for that. So he's gonna have to be more selective and more surprising with how he starts these rounds. But my God, did he put fucking Shamil through the ground. He completely mauled him, taught him how to wrestle. Cliff Driller Boy didn't know what to do, and my God, Jalton made it look like a monster in there. So yeah, next fight, Gabriel Bonfim versus Minor Lazaz. Another fight where, man, these Bonfim brothers are here to fucking stay. And my God, did he make Minor Lazaz look bad. He fucking clipped him with the lead hook, got the guillotine, and submitted him with the quickness. This was an impressive performance, really quick. And these guys are legit dudes in the UFC. I cannot wait to watch them fight again. Next fight, Thiago Moises versus Costa. Moises mauled Costa, beat him in every aspect of this fight. Costa looked like he was having fun, and he did survive a little longer than guys like Cristiano Gagos. But my God, Moises is looking like he's improving. He's getting a little better. Obviously, the competition has obviously lowered since he's lost to Joel Alvarez, but he looks really good, man. He's on a 2-fight win streak, both submissions. So good for him getting these W's that he really needed. Then Gregory Rodriguez got fucking knocked out by Bruno Ferreira. I want to say this right now. Brendan Allen is the best middleweight prospect from Kill Cliff MMA. All right? I want to say that right now. Put some respect on Brendan Allen's name. All right? He is the best middleweight prospect from that gym. It's not Gregory Rodriguez. It's Brendan fucking Allen. I just want to say that. Gregory Rodriguez has always been a ignorant fighter, does not want to wrestle. He does not want to use his grappling. He wants to go out there and box. He wants to be a striker. And today he learned a valuable lesson about sometimes you go and you take the easiest route of victory. Okay, you don't go to try to make things hard for yourself. You don't try to chase bonuses because you will end up like this, and you gave Ferreira a bonus. So, Gregory Rodriguez, you got what you deserve. I never felt like he learned anything from his Armin Petrosian fight because some people felt like he still won that fight. Hopefully he learned something from this one. So, hey, you play with fire, your ass gonna get burnt. That's all I gotta say. Next fight, Ihor versus Shogun Ruha. This was not only disrespectful to Shogun's career, to lose to this cat, but this dude danced on him after he won. I was kind of mad about this. It was rude. I didn't appreciate it. But hey, man, nothing but respect to Shogun, man. He had a phenomenal career. Some of the greatest fights of all time against Dan Henderson. I got a lot of respect for Shogun. Sad that he lost the way he lost today, but this doesn't define him, in my humble opinion. But hey, it is what it is. Next fight, Johnny Walker versus Paul Craig. I kind of saw this coming. Walker's KO power versus Paul Craig's lack of wrestling wasn't a good mix, and I saw this coming. So good win for Johnny Walker. He's on a 2-fight win streak now. Beat Paul Craig, which is actually a pretty good win to have right now. I mean, Paul Craig actually has wins over Jamal Hill, Magomed Ankalaev, a lot of good guys, and I think it might be time for, even though Paul Craig, he's probably never going to be a champion, I think he can retire knowing that he beat some of the best guys in the division. Even beat Nikita Krylov, which is a really, really good win. He's caught some of the best guys, and yeah, man, respect to Paul Craig if he does retire after this one. But yeah, Johnny Walker put it on him. So yeah. Next fight, Jessica Andrade versus Lauren Murphy. Nothing but respect to Lauren Murphy. That fentanyl user took a lot of damage here. That crackhead took a lot of punches to the face, and she survived, and respect to her. Hey, Jessica Andrade hits hard. I know that, and she was still standing. So that was actually really, really impressive. Jessica beat her up for the whole fight. I was pretty surprised. Gilbert Burns versus Neil Magny. Burns made it look easy. Got his first welterweight sub. I kind of told a lot of people that's how I was going to be. Even though Magny could win this fight, he's a workhorse. He's a good fighter. Burns should win this fight. No matter what, he should make this fight not competitive. If he gets this to the ground, he should really dominate here. And that's something that I was really confident in. But in the striking exchanges, though, or the lack of striking exchanges, you could tell that the reach disadvantage was a big problem for Burns. So he had no choice but to wrestle in that fight. So, yeah. But good performance by Burns via arm triangle choke. In the co-main event, Brandon Moreno versus Davison Figueiredo, the fourth fight, somewhat anticlimactic. But, I mean, a really good performance by Brandon Moreno. He put a good wrestling kind of clinic here, got a lot of takedowns. and he put it on Davison Figueiredo on the ground, was able to hurt him, and then eventually he landed a good punch on the eye. It was a clean punch, and yeah, he won. I mean, kind of weird from the Brazil crowd to act the way they did, but hey, what can you do? That's what they do. I'm not even mad at it. So, sad to see Davison lose that fight, but I mean, hey, Davison Figueiredo at bantamweight, I think it's interesting. I want to see it. I can't wait for it. I don't know who they're gonna match him up against, but I think it's gonna be an interesting run at bantamweight. Let's see how well he does there. And obviously, Brandon Moreno versus Pantoja should be next. That's the fight that the people want to see. That's the fight we deserve to see, and I hope we see it. And in the main event, Jamahal Hill versus Glover Teixeira. Jamahal Hill put a legitimate masterclass, and he won me over. I was never a believer in Jamahal Hill until today. This kid got heart. He showed great takedown defense and legitimate great fight IQ. Him versus Yuri Prochazka will be a phenomenal fight. I think he knocks out Yuri Prochazka. And oh my fucking god, Jamahal Hill is the man. Nothing but respect to him. And my guy Glover, sucks to see him lose like that. He had a great career. Nothing but respect to him. I honestly really do hope he doesn't hang it up. He did hang it up. I just honestly hope that people don't hate on him. That's what I meant to say. People don't hate on my guy Glover. And yeah, he had an awesome career. It was a great run while it lasted. The Rocky Balboa of the UFC, man. Went out there, fucking proved everyone wrong. Defeated Time a few times, but Time got him today. And he called it a career. I think Alex Pierre is gonna get it back in blood for Glover, but yeah, phenomenal fight. Even though it was a 5-round or 5-0 win for Hill, it was a really good scrap while it lasted. I was just really impressed. Jamahal Hill put on a masterclass, so just there's nothing else I can say but nothing but respect to him. It hurt me. It really did hurt me. It really did hurt me seeing Glover lose like that, man. It hurt me, but nothing but respect to Hill, man. Honestly, real talk, man. I'm not even no hating ass shit, man. Real talk. He put on a masterclass. He won a lot of grappling transitions, and I think he defended 13 out of 14 takedown attempts. That's insane. Or 13 something. I know he gave up 2 takedowns. So yeah, I might be wrong on that stat, but man, he looked amazing in there. So, and for that fight to go to decision, I was surprised. I thought no matter what, it might end in a finish. So, and fucking Glover's chin, bro. He's fucking dude. Rumble Johnson's the hardest hitter of all time in light heavyweight. So that's the one thing. And man, shit. Hey, it's nothing else I can say, man. That was a great performance by Hill. Hill versus Yuri is going to be a phenomenal fight. I can't wait for it. It's great. Light heavyweight's fucking nuts, man. It is fucking nuts. But it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. I got some videos coming out this week, even though we don't got no fights coming up. More discussion-based videos. I'm going to be talking about the Francis Ngannou situation. Dark horses to look forward to for the rest of the year in each division. And I might bring back top 5 threats to each weight class's champion back, but I might hold out on that since I'm dropping a dark horse video. But I got some stuff coming out. Also, early breakdown on Ricky Simon versus Song Yadong. If you know how I do those, I think you guys will be hyped up for that. So I got 3 videos coming out this week for y'all. So love y'all. Goodbye. I'm gonna keep y'all somewhat entertained, and I'm gonna try to do a live stream on Thursday. Thursday at least 1 o'clock. If I wake up, no, actually, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Thursday on that kind of time period. In the afternoon, just expect a live stream. I'm going to try to make that initiative to stream on Thursdays. But yeah, love y'all. Goodbye. I'm out of here.